Hello and welcome. This is episode 2 of our series Sage Precons at the Armories. And today we will be playing Kayo. So let's have a look at the deck. We have 47 cards, we need to cut 7 of these. Test of Might is the card I will not be playing. So let's just go straight into the editing mode. We never want to play this card. I don't want to draw discard this for what is essentially a low value play. Now let's have a look. We have 18 blues. That seems, in my opinion, a bit on the high end. If we just have a look, first of all, let's clear the, so all the AB out. We've got shoes, we've got gloves, we've got head, we've got chest. Okay, we're not changing anything there. So now in terms of cards we are looking to sideboard, Strongest Survive is not a good card in every matchup, so we're probably going to sideboard that out. In terms of reds, we have another Strongest Survive, so maybe we will arsenal that. But I think 18 blues is too... Is it too many? No, actually, it's quite probably right around 12. So we're probably going to inventory those. And then we have one card that we don't want. It's going to be this Clash of Might. It's just going to be our base level that we're going to go in with. And then depending on which heroes we're facing, if they're susceptible to, Strongest Survive, then we're going to be looking to board those in. And we're going into Talishar. Save deck, Future Sage, Public. Game 1, looking for challengers. Straight away we get Lexi. We would like to go second because we are an aggro deck. And Lexi kind of has some arrows, so I don't think they have D-Reacts, so we'll leave it as is. I can see trimming the Buckwells for the Strongest Survives. Let's see what they have. Patch in the hole. Bullseye bracers. Beckoner. They've caught us with 6 block in hand only, so please, dear Lexi player, don't go too hard. That is not what we wanted to happen. So we can block 6, and then I need to give them 5 still. That is 5. So we lost our armor. We have a pretty good hand, so we will start with Wild Rat here. Perfect. No, we do not want the beaten trackers because we have all the go again that we need. Now we're going to claw into pulping. Yep. It's fine. It's basically as if they had blocked with 2 cards, right? That doesn't change the math. They take this claw. And then we do the pulp. The big pulp for another 6. So we did 6-6, 6-6-3. So that's 9-15 with a might 16. Very strong turn 1. those doesn't matter. A scar for scars here. I don't know what their arsenal is, but we will defend with Clash of Might. There might be a difficult situation that I'm have to arsenal this strongest survive. Blue, which is obviously not what we want to happen, but they are attacking us. Perfect. Just block that out. For 4, we deny them the on hit. And then we will probably take some cards with this. Because it's for 9. And they can't really take anything. We saw that they have the blue Winter's Bite. So maybe they will just block 9 and then show us the Winter's Bite. From what I saw on their hand, they have a lot of 2 blocks as well. So this is probably gonna... I'm not sure that that's even an option for them. So they take thing. This has to be a 6 though. What are they showing me for 6? No, they're not showing me anything. Okay. They just discard the Ice Quake. And then they will play Winter's Bite. Winter's Bite, Winter's Bite. I can't activate that, right? So I have to pay 1. Traded card for card. We will just send this Clash of Might for 6 in Arsenal. This run rough shot. When we get a go again, I'll use my chest to play this. I'll just play it off of blue. Basically off a Wild Ride or something. Lexi to get an embodiment of lightning, right? How that works? Oh, it just gets go again. Yeah, I forgot. Cardland for the Death Dealer, a really good play. So this is a dry powder shot for 5. So there are some ideas to just take this because there's a Weave Lightning here. I really want my agility, so don't really think they have anything that really punishes me here. I mean, they're gonna use the gloves, right? Okay, they have this lightning, which will just block for 3. Take 4, go to 13, and now we're gonna do our agility play that I talked about before with the run rough shot, where we Bear Fangs, draw this card. We have no misses in our deck, so I get to keep my shoes here. No. Get another Might, goes for 7, and then 12. Inertia Trap, yes. But we will not get Inertia because we are smart Kayo. We'll just come in for 5. They're gonna patch in the hole. Go to 2, we're on 13. feeling good about ourselves, feeling less good about ourselves. If you, but it doesn't have go again. What am I missing here? Yes, you may activate this as a... Oh, it gets go again. The bow gets go again. I see. That was the trick. Nice. And then they press this. Sure. We go to 5. We send the Savage Feast. It has go again, so there's no need to use the shoes yet. No. We draw a card. And then we activate our chest. And we send the pulping. GG, opponent. So, yeah, I mean, this is more than 3. So this number is a bit off. Nice. Quick, fast. 1-0 with Kayo. And we go in again. Ready for opponents. Good start to the Armory with a 1-0. Against Azalea. We will go first. Just noticing that my screen is going a little bit green. There's nothing I can really do about it right now. We will be putting in the strongest survive, I think, over the red wild rides. Because they have what I would like to call reduced blocking capabilities, we will be full sending it here. There was an idea to just arsenal the wild ride, but I think I'm going to get damaged through. Claw for 3. Then a might for 3. Might for 3 as in we're going to deal 3 damage. Perfect. So we're probably going to block with our chest here because I want to arsenal potentially one of the wild rides. Azalea for the dominate. So that's 8. That's 11. That's a lot. That's double blood rot with a lot. So can block 2, 4, 5, 6, 9. So I'll just choose to block like so. We get double blood rot, which is quite painful. Nope. Make a might. And then we claw for another 3. I think so. Have you played Azalea? If you remember episode 1, I think the opting is actually better than looking like this. Because if you have to activate Death Dealer, then you kind of force yourself to do that play. Yep, activate Death Dealer, which is a free card basically. Infecting shot, nice. It's a new card for us, especially for us. Inertia, sure. So the reason why I blocked the head on the turn before is because I want to block with it again here. I want to get that extra block, and we're not feasibly really stopping any real shots from them. Like this is for 11. Like I can block 3, 5, 7. I guess technically I could have blocked 11 on this shot. That's 4. That's 7. I have to block like this, so I don't die next turn. I take 4 and 2 is 6. I go to 1. Gives this go again. Okay. And then I get to use the bullseye bracers here. Yep. For 4. Did I not block with the head? So we're gonna go to 1. They go to 2. Well, I guess they block with that, but it doesn't really do anything. I think they would rather have the headpiece here to opt. I mean, they might not need it. 1. 7. It's technically 8. We just end the claw. We took too many blood rots that the game, where we unfortunately didn't have enough tempo. They had a very good turn. The first turn was 14, 16, 18. 4 card 18 is just too much to without using any of the equipment. Azalea. Attention. Please don't have an arrow. Do have an arrow. 7. What is this? Spellbound trap. Okay. That's 10. So we have to give our whole hand. It's a pump that they're drawing. So our only out here is that they don't own an arrow. That's our only out. Bottom, please. Don't leave it on top. Land flip, Azalea. Whiff. Ooh, lace. They did have an arrow. Oh, boo. You can see it here. We can concede. So, I mean, this was just too much red. Good game. Couldn't really do too much about that. On to the next. I feel like this is going to be a very fast episode. In comparisons to the Azalea game. New. Against New, we will definitely be cutting the... I think I'm going to cut the pulpings. I'm feeling like they're a bit more defensively slanted. Graveyard Skull. When this is good from anywhere other than your graveyard, put a -1 counter on it. Okay. Good luck, Evan. Let's see what we discard. No. Yep, gain a life. Perfect. Blade. Yeah, we're not gonna be letting that hit. Spider's bite. I'm afraid. I kind of want to keep my Blade Beckoner for their attack, but I'm not really looking to attack here. So we will just choose not to block this, and then we'll block with equipment. So that's 3, so we'll block 3. And we're not playing around any reactions. And then we will start with a Savage Feast. And we will use our trackers. One 35. Okay. Frailty trap. Okay. Am I happy to use my chest here, or am I happy sending this? I think I'm happy to use my chest here. Maybe get a vigor as well. push some damage if they choose to block, if they choose to not block. So we have the vigor, perfect. So we can buck wild, and then we will rough him up. They will body. They will body us, or attempt to body us. We will do our favorite play, where we block with this. Then we will claw. Then we will discard the agile wind-up in the resolution step. And then we will come in for 5 with this. And now we have the agility for the bear fangs for next turn. 5. And this is a hero banished up card of the deck. If it's a red, repeat this process once. We can't block, so we won't. We have an agility, so we'll start with the bear fangs. And then we'll claw into wild ride. Claw. Maybe I'll just buck wild here actually. Arsenal. I do want to have a go again though. I'll just buck wild here because I'm worried that I'll draw and discard. I'll discard this and I'll draw a blue and then I have to Arsenal that and then everything goes bad, so to say. Destroy that. I have an action point. I could do this, but I think that's just not needed. They are attacking us with a bonds of attraction. I feel like clashing is fine here. That's fine. And then they're gonna gain a life, but then I don't need to play around that trick again, so we are fine with that. Oh, bear fangs here. We're on 19, 20, 21 cards, and they are on 20 cards, so I will discard this agile wind-up, even though I already did the bear fang play. Well, I guess I don't have a choice. Desires of Flesh. When this hits a hero, banish a card, yada yada. I think I'm kind of fine blocking with head here. Because if they have a trick, then give it a go again. And they knew. I don't have. Oh, I do have a blue. I have strongest survive. Opa. For 5, I have to show them something stronger. I can show them something stronger. So then we'll wild ride off of this. It's very unfortunate. But they are already a little bit of a pickle. That's unfortunate that that's getting shuffled away now. There's nothing I can do about that. Or shuffled away, put to the bottom of the deck. So we'll do that. They are saying go. We will Savage Feast. Discarding a card. I just keep mousing over so I know like where we are in that kind of battle. They're on 1, so this is supposed to take 3 cards. So I send the Savage Feast. I could have sent something else, but I think this is fine. I'll arsenal the instinct, and then I'll hopefully find a go again. And then with Smash Instinct, we will get there. Seven. I just realized that my microphone's a little bit far away, so I hope the audio is good on this recording. They go to 1, they gain 1. Okay, they gain 1, they go to 3. It's for 1. I will block 1. And now you will do what I said we're gonna do, which is wild ride, claw into Smash Instinct, and that should be the end of the game. So what the lesson, kind of, I guess, if you want the lesson from the game, is try to always, when you're playing against fatigue decks, try to set up some sort of, like inevitability or like damage that you can push through. Good game. So we did 12.67 over 9 turns. Not bad. Not bad at all. I will move the microphone closer. RIP headphone users. Hope the sound is a bit clearer now. Main menu, 2-1. Next. So we need 1 more win to equal Azalea, and we need to win both to be the new leader in the series. To be fair, I did take the stronger decks first. So we'll leave the challenging ones for the end of the show. The season finales, where we will struggle. And it's another Azalea. We will go first again. Let's see if we have a better running this time. Kayo versus Azalea. So they are playing a real deck because they're playing a card that we do not have access to in the starter deck. So we'll wild ride here again with this idea that they don't have that many blocks. Block 6. And now is the question of the ages. No, I think that's too greedy. I think I'll just send this pitch howl here to get the vigor. Take cover. Okay. Take 2. Turn 1. We made a vigor, dealt 2 damage. That's not too bad. Just realized that I didn't sideboard like before. So I have wild ride, buck wild instead of show strength. $13. So this is 2, 4, 5, 6. There is no way for me to stop this. So we won't stop it. They deal 13, turn 1. I wonder if they're going to blind flip Azalea here. No. Okay. So we have 1. We will buck wild like this, and then we will wild ride so I can claw afterwards. So it doesn't ruin my jam. 7, 8, go again. Into 6, into claw. Wild ride first is what I said we're gonna do. No, make my might again, and then claw. Assuming they're blocking for 2, I go 6, and then hopefully nothing bad happens to us here. Our hand is incredibly poor. Like, tremendously bad. So we're going to be looking to block 6. Hopefully they don't dominate. I need to block this out. So let me do the maths. So this is 6. I can't block for whatever reason. Oh, it's dominate. I didn't see him dominate, sorry. Why did he dominate? I didn't see them dominate. So if they're dominating, there's nothing I can do about it. I will have to pay for this. So. Then we send this for 6. apologize for my phone. They're blocking with all their cards. Okay. And we will pay. That's for 5. We'll block for 6. And then hopefully claw for lethal. I will use the boots anyway here, because in case that's a D-react, I want to attack with claw. Probably if it's a D-react. I've got other issues actually, but if it's a D-react, probably I'm not. I'm probably not winning anyway, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. They go to 2. We're at 2. Thinking, please bear with me. And I'll just pass. Just thinking if so we have a 1 in 3 to draw 5 cards. Everything under that just seems really, really bad. And we're dead. Because I cannot block. GG's. Game. They were just better. They just did more than us. Nothing to be said. Could we have played things differently? I don't think so. I guess if we had, instead of the Buckwild, I guess that was a throw. Not having the right. Not adding the strongest survive. So we're 2-2. We lost twice to Azalea. We're playing against Florian. We will choose to go second. I'm assuming they're running D-React, so I'll board those out. And then equipment-wise, I feel like I should play some Null Rune, which will be for the gloves. If you do arcane damage this turn, this gets +1, temper 2. Okay, so we don't want to get D-reacted. And I'm assuming they're playing a few D-reacts if they're playing the Greaves as well. Gain 2 life. Good start. End of turn. Sure. No, I don't want to. So I have a 6 go again. And then we have a claw for 3. Nebula Blade for 1. If you played an attack action this turn, this gets +3. So we'll just block with boots here. I don't know what tricks. I'm not aware of any tricks that Florian plays. We'll start with a Wild Ride. Discarded. No. Discarded the Run Roughshod. Oh, they have this as well. Oh yeah, I see. That's actually quite nice, huh? Yeah, Wall Claw. And then I'll Bare Fangs. 4/7. Take 1, and then it's our turn again. We're gonna have to crack our shoes here. Give me something that I can cast this agility with, please. That works. Playing a very linear deck that, you know, good number deck. Maybe we don't have Blood Rush Bellows, but then again. Yeah, I'm gonna pay for this. So the shoes don't get better. So they break. Do they have an aura? They don't have an aura, right? I'm actually going to close the chain here so that the boots actually break in case they have another D-React that deals damage to me. So if they were to deal damage on another chain link, then these would go up and then they would survive. Dun, dun, dun. I think I'm just gonna Bare Fangs here. I'm fine with arsenaling either of these. I didn't want to use the chest. I'll arsenal the pitch, so I have a blue. Play the Harvest Season, and then they pass. We'll start with Buckwild here, and then we'll High Pitched Owl. So the Wild Ride idea with the Claw is too risky, and I'm anyway not there on pitch, so I'd rather just play the turn out. It's like a good enough turn, right? So it's 7, 6, and then I make a Vigor. Take 2, and then we just ship that. We have another pitch in case they have the D-React, the last one. They just take it. Nice. And then we will well Arsenal. You may banish embodiment. Yes. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Please don't discard the strongest survive. I will pitch the round up because I kind of want to keep that. Perfect. Wild right for 6. So these are actually very, very good now, right? These allow the opponent to decompose, all the Florians to decompose onto 4 in Sage. So you decompose once with this or with this, and then you play one of these and you're online. The only question is if they should be playing more auras for that reason. There you go again. 7. Not too happy arsenaling this, but it's like the best arsenal I have. They go to 5. And then we arsenal our bear hug to bear hug them at the end. And we don't have go again. That's kind of tragic. I will strongly survive them, but I'm just thinking what if I want to overpitch my whole hand or not. I think I do. So the reason why I do that is I have 1 buck wild. I only have 1 yellow wild red left and 1 blue buck wild. So my go again package is a little bit limited. I just pitched one of my agile windups and the others I discarded. The Clash of Agilities are both in the grave, so kind of want to reduce my deficit, so to say. Cadaverous Tilling and some Rune Chants. We're kind of looking to play out our whole hand, so we're going to take all this. Gonna let them decompose here. Sigil of Suffering is going to the bottom. So this is going to come for 8 now. And we're just going to block. There's an idea of blocking with this Clash of Might. I can see that. Yep. So that we put some pressure. So it's a buck wild for 8, and then a bear hug for 5. We're way ahead on fatigue, so we'll just ship it. Ship. No need for setup. We might end up damaging through fatigue because I don't think I have spikes anymore, like damage spikes to kill them. Or maybe 3 is low, but if they have more life gain, which I think they do in the deck, we're just gonna end up trying to fatigue them. So pitch that for 7. Then Arsenal the bear hug again. No, Arsenal. Yeah, we'll Arsenal the bear hug because we're probably gonna block with Clash of Might. So this is called damage through fatigue. The way it works is you're not blocking out the opponent, but you just keep taking cards at a rate of, better than 1 card. So I'm attacking with 1 card, they're blocking with 2. Colors of Aria. Oh, I didn't even know this card. And then we will Arsenal the bear hug. They're gonna play a sigil and they're gonna attack us with the sword, with the sword. Now we don't want to get hit by the sword. The question is, am I just giving them 2 cards here? I think so. There's the wild ride, perfect. So because the wild ride is there, I don't want to kill my wild ride with this bear fangs, so I will actually just send... Oh, I can't send this, right? I forgot about that. Oh, well. I guess I'm killing my wild ride. So now I only have a blue buckwild to play with this. But they are finished. Yeah, that just makes an embodiment. They're gonna pick something up, I assume. I don't know what they're picking up here. Sigil. And we will just buckwild into Smash Instinct. And that should be all they wrote. I guess they have a D-React. Oh, no. Don't show him the tricks. Don't show the smartest. That blocks for 5. And then we will bear hug for 5. So they can give you another D-React. Another. That was not well played. I should have sent. No, it's fine. I can pay for the D-React with the 1. It's fine. I wanted to get that out of Arsenal anyway, because I have the agility play with the run rush shot. Yep, we win. They can no longer deal enough damage to kill us. Yep, 12.45. I think our opponent did significantly less average value per turn. And we go 3-2. Maybe we get a booster pack. Yeah, a little bit of analysis. I think the one Azalea game, maybe we could have done a bit more had we boarded the Strongest Survive. Other than that, the game before against Azalea, I don't think we could have done anything against that. We just ate 3 blood rots, which is just too much value to be given for free in a format with 20 life. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you want to try this as well, let me know how it went. So that's episode 2 of Take a Precon to the Armory. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.